Deep within the Viridian forest, a prehistoric secret stirs beneath the damp moss. After months of dormancy, the first Bulbasaur of the season prepares to enter a world of shadows. Meat Leaf, born with a seed that is both his greatest burden and his only hope. He is not alone. His siblings emerge, a clutch of emerald warriors destined for a trial of fire. But in the wild, the forest does not welcome the weak. From the canopy, a Spearow watches, a feathered reaper looking for an easy meal. Leaf's bulb begins to glow, a primitive instinct to harness the morning's first rays. Photosynthesis is more than feeding, it is the charging of a living battery. Suddenly the Spearow strikes, a blur of brown and red diving through the ferns. But the siblings have a secret weapon, the Vine Whip. The predator is repelled, but the victory is short-lived. A darker shadow looms. The guardian of the grove has arrived. This is the Alpha, a titan whose flower has seen a century of seasons. The Alpha leads them toward the hidden garden, a sanctuary where they can grow in peace. But Leaf notices something wrong. The Alpha is leaving a trail of black, decaying spores. The forest is sick, and the infection is spreading through the very vines they rely on. One sibling, Thorn, grows aggressive, his bulb pulsing with a tainted dark energy. The infection has reached the young. A civil war for the soul of the forest begins. A sudden tremor shakes the earth as a swarm of Pinsir emerges from the rot. They are the scavengers of the infection, here to finish what the spores started. The Alpha Venusaur roars, a sound like a falling mountain, but it is too weak to stand. In the chaos, Leaf finds a patch of pure, unfiltered sunlight breaking through the rot. He must evolve, or the lineage of the seed Pokémon ends here. The transformation is painful, a biological restructuring of plant and flesh. Leaf is no more. An Ivysaur stands in his place, his bud ready to bloom. With a powerful solar beam, he cuts a path through the Pinsir swarm. But the Alpha is dying, and its spores are about to trigger a forest-wide extinction. Leaf realizes the only way to stop the rot is to absorb it into his own bloom. It is a suicidal gamble, taking the poison of a century into a body only minutes old. The other siblings watch in awe as their brother sacrifices his purity for their survival. The sky turns red as the sun sets, providing the final energy needed for the purge. With a final agonizing pulse, the infection is pulled from the earth and into Leaf's bud. The Alpha exhales one last time. The dead bud begins to crack, revealing a new golden seed inside. The forest begins to heal. The siblings gather around their new leader, the golden Ivysaur. But the peace is interrupted by a new mechanical sound, human footsteps. Leaf looks at his family, then at the human. He knows he cannot be captured. He uses his vines to create a wall of thorns, shielding his siblings from the intruders. As the Bulbasaur disappear into the deep brush, he vanishes into the mist. Seasons pass and the legend of the Golden Guardian grows among the wild. The cycle begins anew, as a new clutch of eggs settles into the mossy earth. From the moment they hatch, the forest waits for the next seed to bloom.